Alright, so in this video, I'll basically teach you how to stop manually going ahead and removing the emails from your email list that no longer want to receive the emails that you're sending to them. That way you can go ahead and you can add that mini unsubscribe hyperlink in the emails that you send. That way they can always get out whenever they want to. So without further ado, let's get started right away. So the software that I'm using right here is called n8n, and I'll just be building the automation inside of there that will be removing the emails that no longer want to receive the emails from you. So first of all, the first note that you want to go ahead and get is the n8n form submission, and it's this one right here. So go ahead and click that over there. Now here, this is just if you want to go ahead and you name it. So I'll just name it unsubscribe page. So then the form title, now this is going to be the title that is being displayed on your form. The form will act as the page where they can go ahead and input their email so that they can go ahead and unsubscribe to your email list. So let's go ahead and say unsubscribe, and then you add the description. All right, now that I've finished adding the form description, so you finish adding the form title, the form description. Now for the form element, and what you want to go ahead and click add form element, and what here you want to go ahead and ask them what their email is, and that's the only thing that you want to ask them. So then for the element type, you want to go ahead and make sure that you click email, and right here underneath click add attribute, and make sure that you click required field. Toggle that on so that they're forced to input their email, and then you want to respond to them after the workflow has finished removing them from your email list, so that it first removes them from your email list before telling them that they are removed but they haven't been removed yet. So it's way better to just wait until the workflow is finished, and it informs them that they have been removed. Then underneath at the bottom, you go ahead and you click add option, and it append n8n attribution. You want to go ahead and toggle that off. The button label, now this will be the text that they will see after they have finished filling in all of the information that is required for you to remove them from the email list. So you go ahead and you can customize this however you want. So I'll just go ahead and type unsubscribe. You want to go ahead and you want to click ignore bots, because you want real humans responding to you and not bots that could potentially just ruin all of your data inside of your Google Sheet email list. Now for the form response, you want to go ahead, and here this is the message that they will see after they finish clicking the button to unsubscribe and to stop receiving emails. So you can go ahead and put whatever you want them to see after their email have been removed. So I'll go ahead and put that in quickly. And now I've finished adding the text to show after they finish unsubscribing to my email list. And that's pretty much everything you want to do here in the form right here. After that, you want to go ahead and look for the node that says wait. Click that, set that time to 2 seconds. As you can see, seconds 2. And this will basically just ensure that even if about 100 people want to stop receiving emails from you at the same time, that your workflow does not crash and stop working, but it continues to work smoothly and removes all of the 100 people that want to stop receiving emails. So you go ahead, and now you have the unsubscribe page to wait. Then right after that, you want to go ahead and type in set, and you want to click the edit fields. Here we'll just be sorting out the information that we'll be extracting from the unsubscribe page, which we will use to identify the email that wants to be removed. You go ahead and you type in email. This is the field. The field is basically where you'll be storing the email that you're receiving. So this is the name of the field, so it will be named email. And now, first of all, we don't have data to work with, so we can't drag in a value yet. Therefore, you want to go ahead and let me show you everything. Click execute workflow, and then it pulls up a thing right here. And as you can see, unsubscribe right there. There's the description of what is your email, and you're actually forced to enter in a valid email. Go ahead, type in the email that I already have in there at gmail.com, and click unsubscribe, and then it goes ahead and it removes them from the email list. And as you can see there's the end message. Hey there, your email has been removed. You will no longer receive emails from me. Close that. All right, then basically, as you can see, right here at the top, when I clicked the executions, and it gave me the execution that I just ran, which is the top run right here. And you want to go ahead and you want to click copy to editor, and now we have previous data and the previous notes that we're going to work with. So you want to go ahead and you want to drag the what is your name block all the way into the value, and then that means it will store the value inside of the email field. Now after that, we've sorted our information that we're receiving. Now you want to go ahead and you want to click Google Sheets, and you want to specifically click the get rows in sheet. Then get rows in sheet, first of all, you'll have to get your credentials set up and ready. I won't show you that in this video. I'm just simply showing you how to get the unsubscribe workflow ready. And here, basically what we'll be using this one for is to find the number of the row that email is in that wants to be removed. So then click the name of the Google Sheet where you're storing the emails. Inside of Google Sheet, I already have a file named emails, and then it only has one sheet, which is called sheet 1. And inside of there is the name and the email, and these are the emails that I have right there. So you want to go ahead, click the name of the file right there, and then click the sheet where the emails are stored. And here where it says add filter, you want to go ahead and click that, and email, you want to go ahead and from the edit fields node that you just placed down not too long ago, you want to drag that block all the way into the value to filter out that only the row where the emails are exactly the same gets sent back to you as the data, so that you know which number of the row it is stored in. So you want to go ahead and do that. So once again, we can just go ahead and do this all together. Execute workflow, it sends it, waits 2 minutes, sorts the data, and as you can see now there's an email source stored there, and it returned the row number with the name and the email where it is stored in. So as you can see, row 3 over there, and there is row 3 over there. So that is the email that wants to be removed. After we have found the email that wants to be removed, you go ahead and you type in another Google Sheet node. This time you want to go ahead and you want to click delete rows or columns from sheet. Click and place that node down, and then go ahead, click the name of your document once again, and then the sheet where the emails are being stored. Now, important to note, the starting row over here, you want to go ahead, remove that, and you want to drag the row number all the way from find email all the way in there, and you want it to delete only one row. That way it only removes the email and not an extra email that never asked to be unsubscribed from your email list in the first place. So you go ahead, and now we found that it's 3. And now this one, I'm just going to name that remove email, and it removes the email right there. Then you go ahead and you type in another Google Sheet once again. And what this Google Sheet will now do, it will go ahead and collect all of the emails that are still remaining within that Google Sheet of yours, so that it will still be left here. Now you want to go ahead, click get rows in sheet. So I'm just going to name that existing emails, get existing emails. Once again, type emails and then sheet 1 once again. Don't need to filter that whatsoever, because you want to literally take all of the emails that you have stored there that are left. Then after that, you want to go ahead, you want to click again Google Sheets, and this time you want to go ahead and you want to clear the sheet this time. Now, the reason that we're clearing the sheet, like removing everything else, is obviously when you're removing an email, there's going to be a space left open there, which is not really going to be ideal, because you don't necessarily want spaces left open, but you want, when this one gets removed, it will shift this one upwards so that there are no spaces left in there. So that's the reason why we're going to clear everything, and just take the emails that we extracted before we cleared everything, just go ahead and put it right back in after everything has been cleared and the spaces have been removed. So emails, sheet 1. Now here where it says clear, leave that on whole sheet, but toggle on the keep first row, because that's the headings that you use to identify the name and the emails of the email subscribers. So right here we clear the sheet, and now you want to go ahead and tap in Google Sheet again. But this time you want to go ahead and you want to click the append row and sheet. Go ahead, select emails once again. You want to go ahead and select sheet right there. So sheet 1. So right here, all we're really going to do, first of all, we need data to work with. So for that, you can go ahead and just use the data that you have pinned right there. Execute the workflow, and the workflow just goes ahead and it runs. And as you can see right here, now our email sheet will be completely empty because we haven't set up the node here that collects all of the existing ones and adds them back in. So you want to go ahead, and here where it says get existing emails, you want to go ahead, toggle that arrow there and pick the name, drag it over there, and the email, and also drag it over there. That way the name and the emails will get inserted back into the email doc. And that right there is basically how you do everything. Now, for me to actually show you that this works, let me go ahead and put in the name once again. So, all right, so that's all of the test data that we've put in, and there's the email that will be removed, the very first one. So you go right back into the workflow. I've already covered everything that needs to be covered, and that last node will enter all of the data. So you go ahead and you click execute workflow as a demonstration that this actually works. Edit field, boom, and now the workflow has finished running. So you want to go ahead, you want to click emails, and as you can see, it deleted the email subscriber that wanted to be removed, but it added back the existing ones that did not want to be removed. And that's basically how you do it. Now, the way that I want you to implement this is, now you'll be going ahead and you want to click publish right here. Now you have it published, so that means it will constantly be active 24/7. And right here, the test URL is not what you're going to be using, but instead the production one. So test is for private and the production is for public, which you will be using to redirect the people to the form where they can just unsubscribe and stop receiving emails. So you want to go ahead and you want to copy the form URL, and then you want to go ahead and go to the workflow that sends the emails to the people. So in this case, our lead magnet system, and over here in the Gmail node where it says send a message, you want to go ahead and this time you're going to click the email type and make sure that it's selected as HTML, and then inside of your message that you will be sending, you want to go ahead, and because it's not a text no longer, it will no longer look like this, but it will look like this instead, mushed together. So to fix that quickly, you want to go ahead and click that and P, and what that P basically means there, the P there, this means the start of a paragraph, and this means the end of a paragraph. And you want to go ahead and you want to copy that. Let's see, paste that there, paste that there, paste that there, copy that last part, paste it at the end of each paragraph so that it will look better and more and neater. So then let me show you where we'll be adding the link, the hyperlink where they can go ahead and unsubscribe to your email list. So I'll be going ahead and typing if you want to stop receiving /p, and then underneath here as well I'll actually be adding the hyperlink now. So before I do that, now I need to go back to the unsubscribe workflow, go ahead to the form and copy the production one. Remember, public one, copy that back to the lead magnet system in the Gmail node, go into the message body. Now I'll show you how to make it a hyperlink so that it's just one word, but it redirects them to the forum page. So go ahead and do the following. So ahref equals, and then the double quotation marks right there. And this is where you'll be putting in the link. So the link inside of that. And then after that, you want to type in the text that you want it to display. So right here, unsubscribe. And then you want to go ahead and add a /a. Now over here, when you click HTML, now you will see the unsubscribe right there. And when you click that, it will redirect you to the forum page where you can unsubscribe. Now for you to see that this actually works, you want to go ahead and your unsubscribe form email, you want to go ahead and that is already made published. So let's go ahead and we will publish this very quickly just for the sake of this video to show you that it works. You're going to grab the public one. Then as you can see, my email has not been added yet. So right here is the email. So we're going to subscribe so that we can get access to Kaylin, then my Gmail, get access to n8n templates. So it goes ahead and it stores me right there. Now as you can see, now my name is there and my email is there. So as you can see, here's the email that I have received, and here is the unsubscribe hyperlink. So we can go ahead and click unsubscribe, and now we're being redirected to the unsubscribe page so that we can remove our emails. See kaylin@gmail.com. Then you can go ahead and click unsubscribe, and as you can see, hey there, it has been removed. And as if we check inside of the emails, it just removed my email email right there and it kept the existing ones. That is basically how you set up your own unsubscribe link within the emails that you're sending, so that you can remove the people that do not want to be a part of the emails that you're receiving and only email to people that still want to receive your emails. Now, in case you want the template to this workflow that I just built, I will have it inside of the Google Drive folder. And if you want to go ahead and get access to the Google Drive folder, well, I'll be updating the n8n workflows that I'll be adding each time. So if you want the link to the Google Drive link where I store all of my n8n templates, especially where you can go ahead and find this one, you can just go ahead to my YouTube bio and you'll see a link that will redirect you and give you access to the Google Drive, so that you can immediately go ahead and download it and just quickly import it yourself, so that you can quickly go ahead and get started immediately. And also, I will also have the template to the lead magnet system inside of the Google Drive as well, so you can also go ahead and grab that. That brings us to the end of the video, and I hope that you found it useful.